it back down to 1 minute. Garcia with a man in motion. Uses the pump. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. Green got a hand up and tipped that pass away.
That's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time. He was right there to break the play up. The defense needs to remember not to play too soft and give up big gains underneath. They also don't want to play too tight and end up giving up a big play to set them up in scoring position.
He sees something in the defense, shifting some personnel up front. Cleveland calls a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining.
It could be time for all those big guys up front to do their thing. If the defense can hold them, they should have some time to get a drive of their own going.
The Giants come out in a nickel package. Good play in the backfield by number 73. Great play in the backfield.
Time to call a special teams play.
Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3-and-out. This one comes back out to the 20. So they have 1st and 10 here. They'll go for the shotgun. Barber. Holman with the tackle. And the 23. Barber has been clearly a big part in their offensive plan. Now has over 125 yards rushing. 7 yards to go. Look at the pull. Roy pulls him down at the 23-yard line. And this should be the last play of the half. Calling an audible now. The Browns come out in a nickel package. Warner with a man in motion. Drops back, surveying the field with the throw. And he can't find a way to keep possession. The end of the second quarter with the score, New York, 1 more. 3-7. And we go back to the game. So, halftime now over. Let's take a look at how both teams performed in the first half. Good distance. From the 7-yard line to the 20. Cleveland needs 2 scores to get back into this one. It's 1st and 10. Slight change in the defensive alignment. New York comes out with their nickel tackle. His tackle behind the line. His excellent positioning led to that stop behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll do that kind of thing. He's one of the smartest players at defensive end. He always seems to be in position, uses his hands well, and he has those long arms. And that really helps him shed blockers.
Again with the carry. The 30. Cousin is the guy who's there to bring him down. At the 34-yard line. Picks up 10 yards. A little over 4 to go. They're making some changes up front.
The defense really bears down on 3rd down.
Under pressure, throws it. This one falls incomplete. And displayed excellent anticipation.
He has to do a better job of looking off the coverage before he makes a throw like that.
So the lineup to punt after going 3-and-out. Here's the punt. The officials are trying to determine where it went out of bounds.
Under football, good running game will really open up the pass.
They've had a lot of success rushing on 1st down, John, averaging over 8 yards per carry.
Now the defense is getting pushed around a little out there. The scorecard indicates.
2nd and long coming up here. Calling an audible now. Shot goes in motion. Surveying the field. On the run. Pass Fastball's incomplete. Not much touch on that pass.
May have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
As they get ready for this third down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today.
Third down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on third down, you keep three things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
Always knows where to be, and that time he's rewarded with the interception.
He does an excellent job of reading where the quarterback wants to throw the ball. He'll anticipate the throw and then make the perfect play on it.
And he just got level.
Yeah, you know that whole deal about what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object? Well, the unstoppable force won that one.
Jackson lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Drops back. Pressure coming. Throws on the run. Touchdown, Brown. John, he didn't let the pressure phase him. What a play.
I'll tell you one thing. It was an all-or-nothing play for the defense. They knew if they didn't get there, they could be in trouble in the secondary.
Dawson comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. The Browns draw it within a touchdown. The Browns are set to kick it deep. He got all of that one. Last time the offense had the ball, he gave it away on an interception. Let's see what happens this time down the field. First and 10. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Touch it, brings him down at the 33. Barber, he's showing no signs of slowing down as that gain puts him over 125 yards. About a yard to go. Barber, the lone back. The 40. Griffin stops him at the 48-yard line. That gain will give them a fresh set of downs.
He just exploded towards the marker that time. That was a big-time run.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets rid of it, and he makes the grab. He's on the run. Touch it, makes the tackle at the 43.
Look at that defense over there. You own these guys. Just execute.
They have to get the ball inside the 42 to convert. Only one man in the backfield. Changing the play now. They give it to the halfback. Barber picks up just enough. Barber has gained enough for another first down, his second of the drive. It's first and 10. The Giants have not been very successful throwing on first down, but they still have the lead.
Yeah, somehow they've managed to overcome that problem.
He'll pass on first down. Throws it. He finds his man. Davis makes the tackle at the 34.
Tell your line to protect here. Tell your line to protect every play. That's just here. You need to get some time back there and let someone get open.
Only one man in the backfield. Surveying the field. He was hit just as he threw it. The Browns recover. The 40, the 30, the 20. High stepping to the end zone. Courtney Brown.
You gotta be kidding me.
This is a good special teams play.
Dawson will attempt the extra point that would tie this game up. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. 2 consecutive touchdowns has tied this game up.
This team has a lot of character. Even when you have it down by 2 or 3 scores, a lead is never safe. You got to be careful because they can make the big plays on offense, defense, and special teams.
The they'll start near midfield following the return.
Now they only have 20 yards to go or so to get into scoring range. When you start your drive with a short field in front of you, it makes putting points on the board a whole heck of a lot easier.
Calling it audible. Throwing on first down. He surveys the field, throws on the move. Thompson with the stop at the 37. Warner makes a lot of great throws while he's on the run.
That's for sure. He can really get something on it when he wants to. And he doesn't lose a whole lot when he's throwing on the move. I'll tell you, this is one of those guys that can hurt you in a lot of different ways.
Hands off to the tailback, who loses one tackler. The 20, running with a lot of room in front. Touchdown, Giants.
He gets a great block right here to spring him for the touchdown. I tell you, he takes his defender right out of the shoes that time. Barely picking here.
And it's up. 28 for attempt is no good. The Giants
Alrighty then.
lined up for the kickoff.
Why couldn't you do that on the last play?
From the 6-yard line to the 20. Led back out trying to duplicate exactly what happened on their last drive, which resulted in a touchdown. It's first and 10. Rushing on first down has not worked out for them today. Less than a 2 yards per carry average.
He's cooked.
One reason why they find themselves on the short
Will
end
Peterson,
right now, it's hard to have
you're
success
just a big pile of caca. I don't know what else to say.
for this situation.
They're having no success running on first down.
That's why they're losing. You got to be able to get yards on first down.
And he hits his target.
Smart coach would call this play.
They're making some changes up front. Rick goes in motion. It's the toss to the left. Jackson. Ooh, that one will leave a mark.
He got hit so hard he darn near had to take a taxi back to the stadium.
7 yards to go. Only one man in the backfield. Keep it off. Evans stops the play in the backfield. You know, Johnny always seems to be in perfect position to make a play.
He's all about effort. His motor's always running at 100%. He's got the experience to diagnose plays very quickly. This team has to start converting on third down if they're going to be successful.
Taking the pass off. Almost picked off. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. They could read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. When it got to him, it just bounced off his hand.
This officially will be a 37-yard attempt. And it's on its way. He missed it.
Good job.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
They've been very effective, John, running on first down, and that's helped them grab the lead.
Yeah, when you have 7 or 8 yards on first down, you're having a pretty good game.
Davis takes him down at the 31-yard line. Picked up a few yards on the scramble, John.
He's one of those guys who's willing to run to make something happen. You have to be aware of that kind of thing on defense.
They line up in the I formation. He hands it off. No one's going to be able to catch it. The 40. Griffin makes the tackle at the 45-yard line. Barber has now crossed the 150-yard mark. So they have first and 10 here. They put up some very gaudy numbers rushing on first down.
The offensive line has given the runner some good holes today. Take a look at this. He gets himself into position, keeps his legs under him, and then boom, he just unloads. That's a depleter.
with a man in motion. Passing on first down. Looking for a receiver. Closing in. Flings it to the outside. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
And you should credit the defensive line. They do a nice job tying up the blockers and can bring pressure up the middle. When you combine their play with the fact that the defensive coordinator likes to bring additional blitzers from the outside, it can make for a very long day for the quarterback.
Looks like he's changing the play. Changing the play now. Gets the pass off. Big pop that time.
Boom! Now that is big-time football. Try not to get too predictable out there. Make sure you got a good mix of run and pass.
They'll pass on first down. Gets rid of it. Perfect pass. Solid hit. Just crushed it.
The thing is, when you get hit like that, it's like having a bumblebee in your helmet. You just can't get rid of it.
How about that speed? Great individual effort.
Not only did the quarterback show off his strong arm, but the receiver displayed some amazingly soft hands. A great throw with an even better catch is always an easy way to pick up first down.
Warner sends a man in motion. Calling an audible now. Going in the air on first down. Surveying the field. He finds his man. Diving. Tackle to bring him down.
You guys can smell the end zone. Give it to your back and let him finish this drive off.
They can still pick up the first without scoring here. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Warner with a man in motion. Changing the play now. Guns it to the end zone. Pass ball's incomplete. So the pass ball is incomplete in the end zone.
You need a good release on this pass. Keep this drive moving.
And this is the ninth play of this drive. The Browns come out in a nickel package. He's looking. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, New York. And he's able to get open in the end zone. Great play.
Defense just seemed to lose track of him down there. They have to do a better job keeping the play in front of him so that kind of thing doesn't happen.
The action on the field. They'll get set for the extra point. And it's up. And the extra point is good. The Giants are ready to kick this one off. Booming kick downfield.
Been a rough start to this game, but they still have enough time to turn it around.
First and 10. Tightening up the coverage along the outside. They'll go with the quarter defense. Throwing on first down. Drop to the midfield.
Sacked by a guy named Shays.
Great job getting in there to drag the quarterback down. He picks up the sack.
He'll make 2 or 3 plays like that in just about every game.
Rick, the motion man. On the carry. Setting up play action. This pass is incomplete. He was unable
About
to
time you picked up your pride, Peterson.
Receiver just dropped it. I was watching him at practice the other day, and he didn't miss a ball. Looks like he just took his eye off that one.
You're gonna lurk.
New York looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Pressure. Tosses
Oh, come on, Will Allen. Come up with that ball.
Thought that was the back of the kickoff, John.
That one looked like it slipped out of his hand a little bit while he was winding up the throw.
They're unable to pick up the first down, and here comes the punting unit again for the 6th time. Here's the kick. Fair catch called for.
Try not to get too unpredictable out there. Make sure you got a good mix of run and pass.
Barber, the lone back. Pass play here on first down. He did a nice job getting in position to make that catch.
The quarterback made sure that the only guy that could make the catch was his receiver.
Only one man back. Hands it off. Gets rid of it. And he hits his target. Good read finding the single coverage in the secondary.
Watch for a hole to open up the middle. Send your guy through.
17 catches for Jeremy Shockey. 3 away from tying the record.
They'll go
4
back formation.
from setting a new record.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Giants ahead of the Browns, 34-21.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
Barber. Griffin with
Yeah, that's holding.
at the 47
That's fine.
yard line. Number 66 is going to be flagged for holding on that play.
If the defensive guys get a good jump, sometimes the only thing you can do to protect the quarterback is grab hold of somebody's jersey.
No pass on first down. Looking for a receiver. Throwing. Fumble. Loose ball. Little makes the tackle at the 45-yard line. The Browns make a great play by the defense to recover the fumble.
Yeah, they were right there to jump on the ball.
First and 10. And if reversing of this coach's upstairs,
Well, we have to take a look at that at the very least.
coach is hoping to get it right here because that could be a big lift to the team.
What the official will be
He's clearly
looking for
down.
here is to see if the knee is down. It's tough to say with that replay. This one won't be easy.
Yep, give me that ball back.
The option to challenge the play and it pays off.
Are they counting that? Yeah, they are.
So let's pick up the action.
Be aware of the pressure here. If you feel the heat, you got to make quick decisions. Just make sure they're good.
Throwing short to his left. Stop behind the line. Lost the cover. They went back to the screen.
The screen pass requires that you have some quick linemen who can move wide of the tackle and set up blocks for the guy coming out of the backfield.
About 4 to go. Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions.
Third down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need it.
Surveys the field. Rolling right. Under pressure. On the move. They'll mark it at the 41. Nice job buying a little bit of time and completed the pass for first down.
That's another one of those things that you really need to be careful on defense. He likes to open things up a little downfield, buying time by rolling out a bootleg.
Cleveland comes out in their nickel pack. Let's get back to the play on the field. Dropping back to pass on first down. Looking downfield.
That's the record.
Finds his man.
Holding. Okay, let's do something else.
What happens when your feet and your body is going in the wrong position?
They'll go from the I formation. Passing on first down. Looking for a receiver. Throws it. The pass is picked off. Penalty marker down the field. Veteran safety is there.
Buh.
There are three types of safety. Ones who play to run well, ones who play to pass well.
We got 4
ones that do
turnovers.
both well. These are both kinds.
I'm trying to stat pad with Jeremy Shockey, that's why.
York lines up with 7 guys. Give it to the halfback. Green breaks the play up in the backfield. He wraps up the ball carrier. The total is now 4.
Let's give the ball more to Tiki.
Long way to go. Pump it back. Garcia with a man in motion. Dropping back. Throwing. Almost back. Bryson was working in the middle. Almost had the interception.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. That's a break for the offense.
From the gun. Drops back. Rolls right. Flings it to the outside. Short completion. Hitting his wide receiver to the left. Davis caught it short of the first down marker.
Time to call a special teams play.
team to punt. Joyce will go back to accept this punt. Here's the punt, and he signals for the fair catch.
Scan the defense quickly here. Nothing's open downfield. Get rid of it by passing to one of your backs.
Cleveland comes out in their nickel package. Henry makes the tackle at the 36-yard line.
Seems like the back is seeing the holes even before they open up out there. Kind of like a Superman.
Calling an audible. Dean loses the defender. The 50, the 40, the 30, hurdles the defender. Dean got the carry there and is now closing in on 100 yards rushing.
You guys can smell the end zone. Give it to your back and let him finish this drive off.
First and 10. So with the ball in the red zone, they have a very good chance of extending that lead. Barber brings him down at the 18. Pulled down after a minimal gain.
They just manhandled him at the line of scrimmage. I always say that if you win the battle in the trenches, it's going to go a long way towards you winning the game.
It's second down and 7 to go. Only one man back. Calling an audible now. Looking for an option. Pressure coming. And the catch is made. Griffin stops him at the 3-yard line. Perfect pass. Great catch. Let's move the chains. They're 3 yards away from scoring.
NFL record right there.
The Browns come out in a nickel package. Throw again. Stops with the tackle at the 1-yard line. That run won't move them far.
The lineman just failed to open up any holes to run through or give him room to work with.
1 more yard for the touchdown. They'll go from the I formation. Another run. Dickey is in there for the touchdown. Hits it in on second down and goal.
Better kick it here.
We'll just run the ball the rest of the game.
The kick is up, and he tacks on the extra point. What a shift in this one.
3-4.
Unanswered points for them.
They're just pouring it on. They're really starting to dominate.
Under a minute for that touchdown drive, John.
Yeah, quick scores are always nice. It puts a spark in your team. Defense had a short field to defend, and they just couldn't rise to the challenge.
From the 1-yard line. The defense shut down the offense the last time they had the ball. Ball on their own 24. The backs are lined up in an I. Drops back. Pump faking. Gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete.
Heck, this is a good one to call.
Looks like the play bumped and run on the outside. Closing in. Rolling. Perfect pass. Rick catches a floater for the first down.
And it's a good thing he caught it. You don't want to drop those passes in a sure first down.
Only one man in the back. Green holds him down behind the line. He laid a good hit on him there for his 5th tackle of the game. Big tackle there for a loss and great pursuit there, John.
You can say that again. He knows how to prepare. And it really pays off when you make stops like that.
Dropping back. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Great effort that time, John. He's clearly one of the best in the league.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who's been playing for a while now. Let me tell you, He might never be better than he is right now.
7 defensive backs in on this play. Steps up into the pocket. Can't avoid the run. Great stop by the defense.
Time to call a special teams play.
Joyce is back to receive this kick. Here's the punt. The spot this one where it went out. The running attack was very effective on that last drive as they worked their way down the field for a touchdown. And we can expect, I think, the same thing to happen here again. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Little is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 40-yard line.
Scan the defense quickly here. If nothing's open downfield, get rid of it by passing to one of your backs.
Cleveland comes out with their nickel package. Throwing. And this pass is complete. The 50. Cushion avoids the tackle at the 43.
Be aware of the pressure here. If you feel the heat, you got to make quick decisions. Just make sure they're good ones.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. He hands it off. David stops him at the 41-yard line. That run didn't get them much.
Yeah, there was a defender in every gap ready to make the tackle on that play.
The backs are lined up in an I. Dane. Griffin with the tackle at the 31. A very well drawn up play.
It was well executed. They hit their blocks and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up the first down.
It's 1st and 10. Only one man in the backfield. Cross play to the left. Runs for the tackle. Lang stops the play. And we're back. They'll convert for the first down if they can get the ball inside the 21. Tosses it right. Drop behind the line for a loss of a couple. Dane couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job at getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws could be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
It's the toss to the left. They're going to keep the clock moving.
Well, they're playing conservative. They're going to keep pounding away, wearing down this defense, and working the clock.
They'll convert for the first down if they can get the ball inside the 21. Intriguing call here on 4th down as they keep the kicker on the sideline.